We'll use some hydro mist. Did you get a fresh blade in here?
Yes.
So we've got a fresh blade, and when you're doing this kind of a razor bob, and we've got to go quick because I've got two, so she's got a gallon of hair, so I'm going to hopefully power through it. So let's have a go right here. We'll stay in the same section. You've got to start with skinny sections. You have to have skinny sections. Oh, look, you can. This is like retro.
Yeah.
You're holding the section.
Yeah.
Wow, we're taking it back.
Taking it back.
We're all wrapped up.
Going back.
We're going socially. Yeah. It's a frenzy. All right, let's get right in. I'm going to take it right to the hairline. So this is the start. I'm starting with the back of the heel of the blade, and I just work down, and I'm using what I call a closed razor. My razoring class is coming up. Kate, when's the class?
October 25th and 26th at Soho Studio.
Did you say 26?
6th.
I said 26.
26.
I did say it weird, I don't know.
26.
October 25th and 26th.
You're so wackadoo today.
That 5 camera rig just really brought me back to college.
The camera rig. Right now, take my small scissors. Let me take my scissor comb, and let me just refine this line. Just because she's got quite a low hairline, so I'm going to put the line in. And even though this is going to be cut with the razor, it's going to have a very blunt feel. It's more forgiving. To cut this with a scissor would be great also, but I think a razor is going to give it a little bit more rhythm and flow. And I'm just cleaning up. Notice how I just rest the scissor on my, just to clean up some of that hairline. So once you establish your baseline, then you can carry on your shape. I've got to get a nice baseline in for my razor. Just clean it off. So she's of mixed ethnicity. Where are you from?
I'm from Finland.
She's from Finland. Helsinki. Helsinki. Yeah. And what's your ethnicity?
My father is South American.
Yeah.
And my mom.
You don't? Do you speak Finnish? What do they call it? What's the language?
It's Finnish.
Finnish. Yeah, I used to be Finnish, but now I'm fetish. Say that again.
I can speak Finnish too.
Yes, please give us a little Finnish.
Whoa.
Say that again in Finnish.
Wow.
Wow. We don't mess around here.
I would say hello. Hello.
Hello.
You can say moi.
Moi.
Is that like hi? Hi. Yeah, moi. Hey.
Oh,
Is one.
Wow, it's a lesson here. So I'm back in with my razor. You know, I've decided, because I'm going to keep this very precise, I've opted to go with a different comb. See that? I can do that. This is typically my scissor comb, but I've opted to go with it for this cut right now, because I think I'm going to get it's a little bit more precise for me. Smaller comb is going to help me get it a little, just changes my mood set a little bit. I was telling somebody over the weekend, when I worked for Vidal Sassoon, the only thing you could use was a scissor. No razors, is that right, Isabel?
Correct.
How long did you work for Vidal Sassoon?
For around 11, I think like 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And I've been here for 1.5 years now.
Wow.
Ian wants to know why skinny sections.
Oh, because I've got to make sure that I can see my guideline here. So, you know, I'm really putting in a clean edge. I'm using the edge of the blade. Nice thing with a razor is I can cut from the middle out, both sides. Skinny sections. Ian's from Manchester.
Hi, Ian.
And he's also from Sassoon.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We follow each other.
You do? Nice. So I was saying to somebody, without Sassoon, the only thing we could only use a scissors, so I used to have different coloured combs. So if I had a grey comb, it was very classic. If I had a red comb, it was a little bit looser. A blue comb, so when I was in a sad mood. But it changed my approach with different combs, different comb colours and different tensions. Now I left Vidal Sassoon, I still have that same mentality, but I've got different tools, different combs, changes the mood. When I met Laura, I didn't know the hair was so curly. So we're really getting to see it. But the good news is I've got big guns here, Isabel's here to help to make it solid and blunt.
Yes.
So Monday night, we're going to start. This coming Monday. So we are going to be shooting on our new rig here. Do you want to give everybody a quick flick of the stage there, Kate?
Sure.
So that is our rig. That is our permanent rig. So that's a permanent fixture in our Williamsburg location. And this is going to be the start of our educational launch. And she's waving, and she's not even doing a job. Yeah. So Monday night we've got 2 great models, and we're going to kick it off. So get ready. Information will be promoted through our social media channels and on our website. And it's the beginning of the next gen. Also, I did a great podcast with Mr. Anthony Whittaker. Check it out, some interesting ideas as we're starting to navigate our way through this chaos in the world today. So the industry's changing because of the times are changing. So we call this edge work, and I'm keeping the edge of the hair, using the kind of edge of the blade, keeping the razor blade closed so I can get a really precise line. What I'll do right now with this curl makes it interesting too. What I'll do right now is I'll just check it one more time. Twist, rotate, so I comb it down and lock. Just clean it up and just lock it home. Just a little cheaters check, just to make sure we're in the perfect place. And I think we are. And we have a smoothing iron here as well, yeah?
Yes.
We're going to make it nice smooth. I'll do a little check. Make sure she's not longer on one side. With the density of this hair, this red comb gives me just a little bit more, tension and a little bit more refinement. So combing that hair nice and tight, keeping the hair held nice and low, and let's pop in that clean line. So we started this week, well, we ended the week on Sunday in Buffalo, where I taught a classic scissor class at the Morgan Reed Salon up in Buffalo, which was super exciting. It's great to be out on the road doing a hands-on class. Do you miss it?
She's so lovely, Morgan.
Yeah. I said, do you miss it?
Yeah, very, very much so.
Ask her a question.
She's so lovely.
Just answers it in a whole nother way. Did you miss it? She's lovely, Morgan. She's so lovely.
She's so lovely. No, I do miss it very much.
You do miss it?
Yeah.
Well, we've got a one-way ticket to New Zealand. I mean, I'm only kidding, Isabel.
New Zealand?
Do you want to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just watched a movie that takes place in New Zealand, and it was beautiful.
Was it?
So did
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
It was called Hunt for the Wilder People, and it was a great... How good is that victory story of, like, the little kid is so cute?
I love her.
Me too.
I love her.
I'm like, it's the first time in a while I felt that way about a film.
You guys want to go out for dinner? I'm doing a haircut. You guys are So like, you know, I'm gonna start. Kate, how much coffee have you had this morning? You've got ants in your pants.
I know. But really, like, that movie did it for me. The Leonard Cohen song, like, that they... Yes, it's called Hunt for the Wilder People.
Yeah.
Directed by the guy who directed, like, Thor and stuff. Yes. Yes.
How was Morgan?
That is so gorgeous.
So Morgan
This
was great.
this little...
Then we came back. Then, what are you talking to the camera now, Kate?
It looks so gorgeous.
So then we came back. What did we do Monday night, Isabel?
Monday night we did a photo shoot for the entry to the L'Oreal Trophy competition, which was very fun. We all got together in Arroyo, Soho, and we had a photographer come take some pictures for our own inspirations.
And did you pick yours?
I did, yes.
And are you happy?
Yes.
How happy?
Very happy.
Who did the colour?
Gina Arroyo.
Gina did the colour.
She did.
And
She did a
what are you entering it into?
We're going to go for the Future Trend Award.
Future trend. So what is the future trend?
The future trend is something that you can create that will be trending in the hair world. So it's a new.
What is the trend?
It's an. Oh, for mine. For mine. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Future trend is kind of self-explanatory. It's you had too much coffee.
I'm rubbing off.
I've not had enough.
And you've lost. You saw that Helsinki, so like Finnish, mate. What's your future trend, Isabel?
We wanted to create something that was very versatile and wearable. So we did something that had a lot of different dimensions with foiling and layering and the sectioning. And yeah, I'm excited to share it and hopefully win.
Well, you know, it's not the winning that
It's not the winning, no, but a healthy competition is good.
It's fun to have everybody do their models on Monday night in the Soho salon.
Yes.
And we'll be entering it into the colour and style competition.
And that has to be done by 12 today as well. 12 p.m.
12
11:59
p.m.
p.m. Yes.
Yes. It's all like reassuring.
We're all crazy. Okay, so almost completed the entire back. And notice really nice, clean, tight tension. Keep the hair evenly down. Keep the hair low. Fingers are always touching the back of the head. Comb right from the base of the scalp. Well, it's right from the base of the section. You should be able to see a nice clean section. This all falls behind the ear. A lot of people worry about the ear. I don't really even think about the ear. Try to cope with that.
There's a question about the curl of the hair and if this is going to be shorter than it actually is.
What's the question?
When you pull on this particular curly hair and her hair is shorter than what it is.
Well, the hair's going to shrink, but also she's going to blow dry her hair straight. She wears her hair poker straight. And she has some kind of a smoothing treatment on this hair. Is that correct?
Yes.
When was it done last?
A month ago.
And who did it?
Nathan Sarah.
Oh, she does it better next time. It's so curly still. You can get this hair much straighter. Is she a hairdresser?
Yes.
Good. She's got to push it a little bit further.
I will let you know.
Yeah, because there's a lot of curl texture in there.
Yeah.
And I think you can get that out whatever product she's using. Of course, she's being kind to the hair.
She's a Brazilian.
Yeah. So for this kind of hair, you know, maybe a slightly stronger process would be better.
Yeah. You think like leave it in longer?
Well, you know, it's not a question of just leaving it in longer.
Yeah.
Maybe she's the product that she's using might be just a little too gentle.
I don't know why I'm even asking since I don't know.
Yeah. I know why you're asking. It's because Kate started a conversation with you.
Oh, yeah. Don't talk to the model.
Don't talk to the model, Kate. Yeah.
I always do.
I always do. She's so excited because she saw the cameras today. She got giddy. So keep it down, keep it low, and press it all the way. Fine teeth of the comb to get really even tension. The red comb's smaller, so it's a little bit more nimble. That's one of the reasons why I'm using it too. And for some reason, when I pick up this smaller, what I typically call a scissor comb, it kind of gets my head into a more precise frame of mind. So a lot of people think razor cutting, it's all about soft and wispy. Well, you can see here it's not. I'll spin this way. All right, just set yourself a little straighter, sweetheart. So now what, we'll spin the chair around and stay here, come on here. No, Isabel. There you go. This is like decadent to have somebody hold sections. She
don't want to be the distraction.
Was she modeling to the camera? Did you see that? She modeled for you? So now I'm going to come right from the back, straight over the ear. Don't worry about the ear. All the way down. Just comb it straight and down. Start with the back of the blade. And just a short little stroke. Just a short little stroke, edge work. My advanced razor class, I have a few spots left. If you're interested, it's a hands-on class. It's going to be in my Soho location a week on Sunday. Sunday the
25th.
And Monday the 26th. 2-day class. And then we have American Wave certification, which will be here on our digital platform. The date of that, Kate?
November 8th.
November 8th.
She's killing it.
You were so confident with the way you said that.
I made the flyer.
You made the flyer. You did it, Kate. Best. There's a little shimmer. I'm going to elevate the hair out just a little bit. Still just using the edge of the blade. Going to create just a small touch of graduation, but it won't even be seen. And I'm pulling the hair slightly back. Right here, I'm going to hold it down. Always going in with the back of the blade. So you can see, you can get a really nice clean line with the razor. So it's, you know, achievable.
And where can you purchase these razors?
You can purchase the razors from ArojoPro.com. That's our professional, it's our tool site, our class site. So we have Arojo NYC, which for everything. You can get to cosmetology, you can get to education, you can get to the 2 salons that we have. That's on Arojo NYC. And then we have Arojo Pro, which is tools, education, product. That's more of our kind of professional site. Brushes, kit, clips, grips, razors, you name it. It's on there. We're working with an amazing company called Steph, and we're making a scissor bag and a tool bag. So it's going to be, it's really great. So you see that. And we have our brand new hairdryer, which you will, which we're doing great with. Already sold. Literally 40% of the inventory since we got it. So if you're looking for some, make a great gift for the holidays. We don't have thousands left. We have a few hundred left. So right away, just keep this hair nice and low, get really good tension. Not using the mirror at all, because we're just cutting one side, but I will need the mirror in a second to see if I can get this thing balanced. And if it's not, she'll just have to walk around with her head hanging to one side.
Truly the scene.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
a tattoo like that on someone's bottom. It's like a bottom tattoo, isn't it?
I've seen that.
Yeah. I will keep Kate's in the mirror. Yeah. How many tattoos you got, Kate?
I have 14, but they're all on my feet or fingers.
Nice.
None on my body. Yeah.
And not on your body, just on your feet and your fingers.
Yeah.
Which are not part of your body.
It's a rule to keep I made for myself.
It's a rule for yourself.
Yeah, but my feet are like scratch pads. They're covered in fun tattoos with fun stories.
Nice. With fun stories.
Yeah.
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home.
This little piggy had roast beef.
And this little piggy had none.
Ugh. Roast beef does not sound good right now.
Why?
I don't know.
Are you filming or are you just chatting about roast beef?
I'm gonna come. The chord show makes it.
Section. Let's get this first section right. Nice thing with the razor, it's a little smudgy even when it's precise because you're putting a little texture in there. It's a little bit more forgiving. Well, for my entry for the L'Oreal Color Award, I actually did the hair color. It's pretty wild.
It came out really beautiful.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's an old Rojo technique that we remixed. Remixed it. So
Yeah, I
see
really liked it.
what we do.
Are you doing the future trend also?
No, I'm doing the hair color.
Okay.
Okay, balance. Very good. Let's come through again. Next section. Almost done. What time is it, Kate?
It is.
So literally 20 minutes I've been cutting. Almost done.
Do we have any questions? Pouring
Let's
in.
see.
What's your favorite? You say it every week. Can you remember? That was the brain.
Wait, I have a favorite question.
Yeah.
Oh, where's everyone from that's watching?
See, I have a favorite question.
I do love this. Everybody, tell me where you're from.
Tell me where you're from.
Where are you tuning in from?
Kate likes that. Makes her excited. Especially if there's anyone from your hometown. Where's your hometown?
Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland rocks. I hate it actually. That's why I left.
Wow. Don't mince your words. So make sure you get nice and tight in here. I'm going to check the length in a second. As I'm moving up, even if it's slightly off, I can still modify it with the razor. I can slightly change it. I can allow it to get a little longer because I'm cutting a blurred line as opposed to a precise. It's precisely blurred. So
I like that.
Yeah, so right now what we do is we're going to come here. We're going to grab a bit. This side's a little drier.
We've got a New Hampshire and East Lansing, Michigan, Manchester.
Yay.
Do you like my baritone?
You've got deep voices. Yeah?
Sometimes I can go sneaky, but
That's where they're both from.
I heard the pride.
She heard the pride. From Manchester.
Nico wrote an incredible poem about Manchester.
He did?
Yeah, and with each letter being the line. I'll send it to you.
What does it say, Kate?
I can't remember, but I just remember thinking I have to take a picture of this because this is really good. He wrote it when he was like 7. So I'll send you.
Thanks for sharing it on time. He's now 26.
4 years later.
No, he's 10. Okay.
It's the classic technique. So that you got to learn the classic techniques first.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Learn your classic techniques first. Because if you learn your classic techniques first, then the razor becomes easy to manage. Because you know what you can do with this scissor. Scissor technique is critical. Learning, understanding is critical.
New Jersey.
Jersey. Not excited about that, eh?
I actually like Jersey. Asbury Park's a nice area.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. So how far along are we?
We're almost done. Almost done. Obviously, we're going to dry it. Let me jump around and just have a look. There you go. We've got one more cup for you though, guys. Don't run away, we've got a cool cup. We've got Mrs. Purple over there. Yeah, she's from Minnesota. Purple. Football team.
Washington State in the house. What time is it there? Lisa Hauser.
Oh, Lisa, how are you? Nice to see you, Lisa. Wish you well. Miss you. We miss you. Let's comb this forward. Edge that one just to drop.
7:30.
AM.
Yeah.
3 hours K.
Yeah, because it's the same as.
California.
Yep.
Same as Nevada. Feel good?
That's amazing.
It really does.
I'm excited.
Yay.
Okay, now go with the wide. We're now going to go back to the wide comb, just for the cheapest check. Maybe you can drag that tray over there, is it? And then you're going to come in here. Let's get some props. What do you think, Isabel, you're going to use? Let's see what Isabel's suggestion's going to be. Let's see whether she's got good PK knowledge. PK means? Product knowledge. Yeah, so what do you think?
I was thinking the curl definer is really nice.
To go straight?
To go straight with. It's got quite a bit of hold to it.
Uh-huh.
The defrizz serum,
Yeah.
just get a nice coat, it, smooth it out, and then just this last little spritz with the satin style.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to do it, you do it. That's what she wants to do. Now, that's a bit weird. Curl definer. Pick up that curl definer and show the camera.
So this is like a gel, kind of comes out as a gel form.
What was that little shake? So you're just trying to make the audience at home dizzy.
Yeah, and it's like an anti-humidity gel. Keeps a really nice coating on the head, but it's nice to also blow out smooth, I feel like.
So it's great for curls,
Great for curls as
but
well.
it's good for also smooth.
Yeah. Also a nice little way to sell it to your client, you know, because it's got multi-purpose use. Curly and smooth.
Multi-purpose use. Multi-purpose use.
Sometimes I think I
No
should
one
make
could
words
ever
up.
understand that in America. This is multi-purpose use.
I sound Finnish.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How could you say multi-purpose use in Finnish? How do you say what?
Hey.
Say that again?
Monica training.
Wow, it's such an interesting, unique language, isn't it?
It is. J.R. Tolkien used to when he created the Elvish language.
Oh, wow.
Who's that?
J.R.
Lord of the
Tolkien,
Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
He did what?
He used Finnish language when he was creating like the Elvish language in the books
Did he?
because it's very sing-song.
Oh.
Fun fact.
Love that fun fact.
Fun fact. Fun fact.
Also, fun fact: Finland not Scandinavian, Nordic and Baltic.
Hey, there you go.
No. Okay, young lady.
Thank you.
You have been blocked. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll get that blown out and we're going to head over here. We'll be back later to check in.
Awesome. It looks so good. I'm obsessed.
Sarah with the curly purple hair. So we're going to keep the length. We're going to layer the top, chop it up a little bit, and we'll clean up the edges so it's healthy. Let's go, I think here we're going to go with a scissor cut. Get a scissor cut here. So we're going to cut the top first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to section it across the crown. I'm going to section it across the crown. I would go quick, Isabel, because I'm speed demon today.
Okay.
quick and straight. So I'm just sectioning across the crown. To the back of each ear. You okay, Cal? You making it happen over there? He's on his camera rig, learning how to make more fun.
Wow, all the red background on Laura looks cool.
Yeah. So now what we'll do is a little spritz it with Hydro Mist. We shampooed with Repair, which is our American Wave shampoo. It's a nice, creamy, sulfate-free shampoo. Central section, all the way through. Let's lift this up.
Are you guys keeping the purple?
We're going to keep the purple. And let's connect the bangs. See that? So let's connect. Let's cut it clean. Let's go to something a little bit more precise, and then we'll chop it later. So we're elevating this hair slightly forward. It gets longer. And using my 5-inch V-Max shears for precision, base work. And then we just richly clean my hair. So the foundation of my work is all scissor cutting. And then obviously since I left the house so soon, I really explored work with a razor. Over direct this hair up, so if this hair comes all the way up, you're going to keep all of that length. And section 2. Notice I'm standing on the opposite side of my work.
I slide this on you for a bit?
Yeah, come on.
I'm watching you work.
Okay, come on.
This is the future.
This is the future.
Future's now.
The wireless mic.
At least we're not doing a wire show.
Exactly.
We're upgrading.
Yeah, so Monday night, Keith and I, we've got 2 models. We're going to do a new education. We're going to start some new educational offerings starting next week. We're going to slowly begin. And I have a lot of digital classes that I'll be working with my L'Oreal company that I work with exclusively. So when we do those classes, it'll be we've got a really great way of doing a live class with interaction, which everyone can interact and get connected. We've really mapped it out. So it's exciting. And our American Wave online certification is $500. Actually $4.99 for the class. And
What do you get in the box?
We get the weight box, and inside the weight box is everything from colour, so from the products right the way down to the headlock, the soft tools, the DVD, waves, end papers, curlers, you name it, you get everything. Wow, look at your curls. So cute. So now we're going to keep taking those sections, and I'm really dragging them up and over. Fine teeth of the comb. Just going for precision today, right here. A little bit more structure before we deconstruct.
William wants to know what kind of cape you prefer.
Cape.
Yeah.
Well, I love these capes. We get these capes. I'm trying to think of who makes them. Maybe my team who's watching our school, maybe they can share who actually makes the capes. We don't bother with robes anymore. We just have capes in the salon. We don't have the changing room due to COVID. Less stuff to manage, and less interaction. Less things for the client to interact with. Try to make the experience as touch-free as possible. You'll notice my sections have slightly angled them as we're moving down into the side. As I lift this up, over directing, all the way upstairs, not to put too much of the corner out. And come this all the way to the center. So my fingers are straight in the center of the client. I started in the middle, and we're keeping it in the middle. We work this all the way. Notice I went to the wide teeth. Also, the hair's not sopping wet. And you can see here we're just taking off just a little bit. And I'll scoop all this up. Make sure we let it go. Yep, so different way to work from the inside. And you can shake that out. She still has all the length. And now she's got all this, which is layered for fullness. And we'll break into that to have a little bit more pieciness. We've still got the perimeter to cut, and the perimeter's here, and the perimeter's here. She already has quite a short little bang bang. And that's cute, we're going to do more with that. Now what I'm going to ask you to do, Kate, is walk that way.
Okay.
Nice movement, Kate. Did you do ballet?
She's a professional.
Once.
Yep.
Little high for wrist again. And then do exactly the same on this side. So think about this technique. And map it out, because really this is very, we call this architectural, it's very linear. Straight up, this side I have to put the opposite way, but I'm standing on the opposite side. I could stand on that side and push the hair back this way, but for balance it's easy to comb the hair in. It's also good for you to view at home. So if you have any questions, please feel free to transmit them to Kate, and she'll ask me. You'll see quite a lot of hair coming out right here. As we comb this hair straight up and we're connecting it into the pre-existing bang bang. The Erosion 5-inch V-Max shear. Beautiful scissor. Nice for precision-based work. And on our website they come in 5 and 6. And also we have left-handed shears too. And it's a great shear for a great value, $3.35. Nice clean cutting, fancy for the comb. I'm going to stand in front. I'm using my inside my fingers. Right here, you can get cleaner than if you was on the outside. You've got better tension on the inside than you actually do on the outside. When you cut on the outside, it's comfort.
Is Nick ready to sell me his records?
Haha!
Do you have a record collection?
Yeah, I've got about 10,000.
Where?
In England and also in New York. I know from when I was a DJ. I DJ'd in England, I had Hacienda. And then I DJ'd here in America at John Hill's. And I've done plenty of other gigs across the country. Miami, even in Paris. Well, that's another life. It was another life. You doing okay?
Yeah. What's up? You got to work.
Back to reality. My DJ, he sung that song. Back to life, back to reality.
Boys to Men.
Somebody help me.
I can't remember.
Soul to soul.
Oh, I always do this.
You don't know them, do you?
It's close. There was a letter 2 in front of it, like somewhere in my brain. I somehow.
Yeah,
Boys to Men.
close, approximate.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're sticking together. Yeah.
Start with something.
drive back to Boston. Inside to the fingers. Nice and clean. We have a special Happy Mondays coming up here in New York. November the 17th, I believe. Or is it?
16th. 16th.
It's the 16th, is
Mm-hmm.
it? She says it with confidence.
Yes.
I believe it. Because when she's not confident, I can tell. She goes, my good friend from Chicago, Pat Lewis, and from San Francisco, we have Michelle from the Blossom Salon Spa. Part of our artistic team. So definitely, if you're interested, so in spite of the coronavirus, we are pushing on. Yes, we just, what else are we going to do? The final section. Pick that up. I've got a few little hairs clipped in the wrong place. Oh, it's a bat. Is it a bat?
It is.
It's a weird bat.
It's not the best bat.
Is this like one of your toe tattoos?
Kind of, yeah.
What's that? Is that pizza?
Yes.
See what I mean? Pizza
Yes.
and
Yeah, but Miley Cyrus was there when I got this, and she got the same one.
Wow.
Yeah, in 2014.
smiley virus.
Yeah, and she posted a picture of me, Noelle, and her with our pizza tattoos.
With smiley virus.
Yeah, I'll send you it. My mom's so proud of me. Miley, yeah.
Your mom's so proud.
She posted a Facebook post that said Miley called my daughter bitches or something because she said pizza tattoo on these bitches. Because her personal tattoo artist did it. That's the story behind it.
Wow.
You know, there's stories behind these tats.
You're smiley virus.
Loving her rebrand and direction.
Is she rebranding?
Yeah.
Yeah, big rebrand.
Miley's becoming more like a rock star. Like she's like kind of Debbie Harry vibes. Got the same haircut.
Is that what?
The blondie haircut.
Who's she dancing with?
I don't know.
Okay, so we cut the top and the sides. Now let's run it into the back. Same concept. Same concept. I'll stay on this side. Section this out, this over here. And let's do the same concept. Let's have a look. Take the section right here, take the section here, so we're in the center. At the mohawk section. Comb this up. And then we're going to knock that out. I'm actually going to round it off a little because I don't think it's enough. So I'm following it through. She wants to keep her length, so we come all the way round. The length's falling out right there. So I'll go back through this one more time. Just work it right way up. Section. Keep your sections clean. A little difference here. I've got my green comb. This is a YS Park comb. I don't use it that often. But seeing as I got into my comb conversation, and I like the colour. And it's a hard plastic, so it really buys into like that little bit more of tighter, cleaner, sharper. I'm just going to run through it. The same section I cut from the top down, and then I'll cut from the bottom up. Just clean that all the way. And I'm running it all the way in to the top. So I'll take that section, I'll take all that section. Because we're over directing it inwards and upwards, it means you're leaving length at the perimeter. comb, and because I'm standing on the opposite side, it's easy for me to manage the cut. Then afterwards we're going to go and personalize with a little freeform. Her hair's fine, it's slightly compromised with the color because obviously it got lightened to get this color in. The ends are a little short. She wants to keep length, so she wants to keep some length to her hair. So we'll work into a pre-existing length. That's why we're cutting inside only to begin with.
Questions. I'm not sure what they mean, but do you prefer a specific color for different cuts?
No, they're talking about my combs. Yeah, so red comb red's my branded color. So I have this for scissor cutting. This is a scissor cutting comb too, but this is just one that it's the YS Park one, so I like to practice almost the same. This one is Sessibon. This one's YS Park. And then this is my razor comb. It's longer and it's a little fatter, a little bit more length, a bit looser. What other question?
The other one was, when are you coming to Florida?
When am I coming to Florida? As soon as I don't have to quarantine, which, judging by this governor, will be never, because our governor wants us to just stay in complete lockdown until New York City implodes, unfortunately. Yeah. But I'd love to get to Florida, and the minute that it's on the minute that it opens up from quarantining, I'm going to be on the plane. I'm not scared of the virus. You know, we wear masks. I wear a mask. I wear goggles or wraparound goggles when I'm working. We're very sanitized with what we do here. When I'm traveling around the city, I'm wearing a mask. When I'm sitting for dinner with my friends, then I will obviously remove the mask. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not worried about the virus. So I've cut that side, now I'm going to spin around. So Kate, you can stay there. Okay. I'll spin around this way and I'll cut this side.
Mark from Orlando says hi.
Hey Mark. Now Melissa should have emailed you, that's what I was told, Mark. So please let me know if she hasn't. But she said that she has, so check your inbox. She may have called you as well. So let me know. You can DM me and let me know. Just clean this up as we come all the way down into the back. Exactly the same. When you're doing stuff like this, as I was teaching on the classic scissor class in Buffalo, I'm not really looking at the shape. I'm trusting my technique for the shape. I know kind of the expanded form, so I'm trusting that with this technique. And then once I've kind of finished this internal layer, then I'll start to actually work on I'll work on the perimeter, and then I'll work on personalization. Now behind us we have our digital setup. It's 5 cameras, and we can film on the fly, live. We've it mic'd, and we will be pumping it out on Monday, where we're going to start by showing you the technology that we have so you can see the angles in real time. So we're not going to be doing anything edited. We're going to cut live in real time in high def 4K. And we have a camera mounted above, and then we have 4 other cameras around to get different angles. And this is our fixed digital studio. So one of the things that we've learned with Corona is we're doing a lot of distance learning, and we invested in our digital setup right here so that we could fulfill that digital commitment that we have. and then also we'll have our digital American Wave certification, and we're going to start to see hands-on classes done digitally. And we have a rig that when you ask a question, everyone hears, because we have it on speakers, so it's like the voice of God. It's pretty good, that. How's it going, Izzy?
Pretty good.
Just pretty good.
I'm almost there.
Oh, take your time.
Okay.
You got time to make it perfect. Perfect. So just practice really good combing, and just spin that around just a little, so we come right the way into the final section, there or thereabouts.
Yes, William, Isabel is there. You missed the first part of our show where we did our first cut. We'll show them both at the end.
Double header today, Kate.
Double header.
I think this is just a formality, it's all done. So, yeah. So the internal shape's cut. The structure of the internal shape has been cut. Because we lifted everything upwards, it really lightens out the shape while still keeping the length. So we'll spin around. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to look Kate and her card, her umbilical card. Now I'm going to shape up the edges, and then we'll start to work on some detail. It's nice to allow the hair to dry off a little. I'm going to take very healthy sections here. Very, very healthy sections. So this is right above the occipital. There may be a little bit above this that comes to the exterior. Her hair's very fine, but she's got a nice amount of it. So with the hair damp, so I can get evenness, I'm just going to comb that hair down with the fine teeth of the comb. Nice and tight. And now I'm literally going to rest the blade, this blade here, the one that doesn't move, I rest it on my finger. So then I comb down, rotate, and then I just nibble short little bits just to strengthen. Comb it. Use the spine of the comb, which when we talk about the spine of the comb, this is the spine. And you get the most tension right there when you comb the hair through on the spine. Right here. Next section. Just to check, probably not much coming out here because of the internal layering. Just a little. Comes down. There you go. That looks cute. Okay, now I'm gonna create the card No Sin. Razoring with on curly hair. So now I'm going to put a little bit of freeform in there. I'm going to use water to dampen the hair down. I need to reset the curl. I'm actually going to put some products in the hair right now too. So I'm working with product in the hair. We've got the hydro mist in. But now what I'm going to put is a great product that I love. My volume foam. So I'm going to put that in the hair right now. I'll show you. This is our volume foam. It's a hero. It's great for padding out and thickening up the hair.
You're doing live cuts on your new setup.
Yep, next week. We start on Monday. Yeah, so we're going to start, promote it, and then we're going to start to create a subscription-based model. Very educational. We're going to do cut, we're going to do color. We're actually going to create an in-salon training program for salon owners who want to have a training process or a training program, and for hairdressers who leave school who want to learn, and for people who just want to study. So it's going to be ongoing. So we've got a lot of new stuff that I'll be bringing to market in the next few months. We're also going to remix the way we do business and the way which we operate as a salon. We're going to be introducing a more independent model for hairdressers to work in the Arosio brand. So that's something to watch for as we start to launch what we're calling our artisan program, and that's for independent hairdressers to be a part of our club. So again, a lot of new stuff happening, but we have to move with the times because the times are different now. It's an ever-changing game. So definitely see, from moments of change great ideas can come out, and that's what we're going to work on. I'll stay focused on this side. Again, very simple. This is very simple. When you're working on hair that's fine and textured like this, you don't need to do heavy detail. I'm going to extend the bang. I'm going to blend it. So right here, fine teeth of the comb, it's not connected. Can you see? So there's the bang bang right there, and there it doesn't connect. So now I'm going to connect. I don't want to overcut it. I use more the heel or the back of the blade, and I'm sliding the finger out. I'm combing the hair slightly forward, and I'm using the back of the blade. The golden rule with a razor is always keep the blade mostly away from the client. We work with a straight edge razor. It has more precision because the guard does not interfere, but all of the razors that we sell come with an actual guard, and we also have a guarded razor for our students so that they can learn the hold and the feel. This is slightly open, this razor. You can see a little bit of texture, but I'm not, if you saw on my Instagram me doing planing, which is very heavy razor cutting, I'm not going to plane curly hair like this. I'm not going to do any planing. If you want to see what I'm talking about, you can go to my Instagram feed and you can see some recent posts on planing. None of this is going to reach, but let's just pull it all just in case. Let's pull it all just in case and just skim over it. Once I've done this, I'm going to go through it one more time, and I'm going to do a little bit of piecing. So again, thick section. So a second run, and on the second run what I'm going to do is I'm going to channel out. So choose an area to start, channel, channel, channel. I'm going to do it in French. Chanel, Chanel, and Chanel. So there you go, just piecing out, just to give it a little bit more freedom. Hey Kat, how are you?
How are you?
Excellent. Did you do the competition?
I did not.
Oh, Kat.
No, I wish I did.
Why didn't you?
It just did not work out with my schedule.
Fine teeth of the comb, Chanel, comb it through nice and tight, Chanel, Final section here. And we'll do the opposite side. And then I'll pick up the scissor and maybe just do a little bit more, and then I'll have Isabel do her magic. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
She's excited. So was Kate today. Kate was very excited because she likes technology.
You know, my coffee was also free this morning.
That'll do it.
That'll do
Why
it.
was your coffee free?
My punch card.
Ah, you do that, do you?
I didn't have to exchange any cash or anything. I just gave them the punch card.
Wow.
I haven't filled up a punch card in a minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love it.
Kate does it.
It's a very good feeling.
She steals punch cards from people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's a
I
punch
flirt
card
to get an
killer.
extra couple punches.
That's right. Kate's a flirter. Okay, so now let's connect again. So look for the bang bang. There's the bang bang. Look at the no connection. So on this side we use the tip or the front edge of the blade. Wanting to make sure we don't cut too much of the corner out. When I refer to the corner, I mean this piece. Head can be over slightly. Edge work. Just the edge of the blade. And I'll do exactly the same as I did on the opposite side. You can piece it out as you go, but just for consistency and for cleanliness and for clean use and clean viewing, I will just blend first. So here's the blend. There's the blend of the bang. Don't forget, Monday night, I think it'll probably be around 5 o'clock, we'll be posting today. We have 2 spectacular models, and we're going to work on a concept where they're not going to have to wear a face covering. So we're looking obviously for a perspex type of mask, shield. Of course, we will be protected to make sure that we don't expose or expel any of the virus. But we're going to get away from this mask for education because it's not my favorite. But we're going to stay really healthy and practice really good discipline. You'll see. So we're going to work on some things. We're looking right now on our options of what we can have our models, how we can have our models look so that we actually get to see the expression on the face, so you can see the beauty of the haircut. So again, that's what we're looking for. We'll let you know whether we accomplish it. Tune in on Monday to see. Now I'm going to go back through a second time. Do you make me look good, Isabel?
You look so good.
It looks really good.
Beautiful.
So now I'm just going to channel in. Channel in. And I'll do the same thing. Just 3 sections. 1, 2. You'll notice the very thick, wide, fat sections. The reason being is the hair's on the finer side, so very definitive. And then we're going to have Isabel style. What do you think? I put volume foam in. What do you want to use?
I was thinking a little cream whip.
Yeah,
add
cream
some
whips. Great.
Moisture. And a little bit of the curl enhancer to tighten the curl a little bit, add some hold.
Nice.
And a tiny bit of the defrizz just through the very ends. Make sure we don't get any little frizzies.
She's got it all.
I really believe in the power of 3, you know?
The power of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that why you have 3 boyfriends?
Exactly, yeah. One for every cause.
One for every what?
Cause.
Cause.
Ooh, it looks so cute.
Yay.
So cute.
Okay, now let's just do a little scissor work. So back onto my skizzers. And let's pinch it. And then let's just lightly cut. So you notice as I'm working here, I'm just taking kind of chunky sections. I'll twist and literally I'm moving the thumb so as not to shred the hair. And it's a little bit more free-form. When you twist it, you leave all the length in the center. So what happens is, as you cut it, you're kind of unraveling the curl. So let's just work through. You can actually use your scissor. You don't need to comb so much. Use your fingers. Small little.
At what point did you connect the side to the back?
At what point did I connect the side to the back?
Or do you connect the side?
Oh, well, I did the top first, and the side to the back's been connected this way. So when I did the I did the back, and I did the side, and then I did the back, and it's connected. So it's quite easy. And we'll just do a little free form, a few little loose curly-roonies. Then I'll leave it over to the wonderful Isabel. Isabel cuts hair here in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. We are open.
We are open.
How much are your haircuts, Izzy?
$111
$111 for a great haircut. How long have you been doing hair, Isabel?
for around 13 years.
13 years. And your career started, and the main part of your career was in Manchester, England, yeah?
It was, yes. I was an apprentice with Vidal Sassoons and carried on for the whole of my career until Erosia. Yeah.
Nice. So Isabel's our creative leader here in our Brooklyn location, and we are open for business.
Tuesday through Saturday.
We have not been closed down as of yet.
We have this beautiful big space. So nice.
Yeah, it's nice and safe, isn't it? Do clients feel safe?
Yeah, it feels really good. Everyone always says how clean and safe it feels.
Yeah. We have our cleaning crew here, making everything special. We even clean the streets. Did you see? Sweep the sidewalk.
I did see that through
Yeah.
the windows.
She sweeps the sidewalks. Don't mess around. It's the only part of Williamsburg that gets the sidewalk swept. Look at Kate. She's looking at it. I mean, looks cleaner than your bedroom, Kate, isn't it? Look at that. Look, she's,
No, my bedroom's clean.
your bedroom's clean.
Yes.
Yeah, are you
You have
sure?
a wardrobe.
And I make my bed.
Do you have like a Roomba, one of those robot hoovers
Oh my
that
God, I just got a room.
that just sweeps and sucks up all the?
New.
We have a vacuum and a broom.
You have a vacuum and a broom, bed knobs and broomsticks. Yeah, I'm missing a broom. She must have. You stole it from me. Where'd you get it from? Okay, Fizzy. I think we got it.
Yay!
I think we got it. So you want to do it and
Absolutely,
style it,
yes.
and,
He's gonna style it.
and I'll go over here and let's have a look at Bobby. Bobby from
I'm from Finland.
Finland.
I'm obsessed.
Feel good?
It's amazing. I'm obsessed.
She's obsessed.
I'm obsessed with myself.
Yeah, she's possessed. All right. So look, let's have a look and see. If you tuned in earlier, this was poker. This is very curly. She's got super curly hair. Her father's African American, natural texture. And let me clean up a little here. Isabel did a good job styling through. Just going to clean up that hairline. Right there, you can see the camera, yeah? You can see all the American Wave models, our mannequins for our virtual wave class. You can sign up on Erosia Pro for the digital class. Brilliant, a lot of fun. You'll really enjoy it. The people that attended the first one, we learned a lot, and we're going to make the second one even better. So just clean up the hairline with my little BMAC shears, my little 5 inches. Make it even better. We're doing any work with the scissors on the neck. She's young, so her skin's nice and tight. Yeah, but even hold it even tighter. If you as you age, the skin gets a little looser, unfortunately, you know, for all of us. So you want to tighten up the skin when you're putting your scissors flat. Yep, just a little bit of point cutting. Right here, here. Just using the edge of the blade. Okay. Now I'm going to come through the top. Come right the way through the top. Just point cut just the edges, just to refine. So her hair naturally is a super tight curl. You can see we worked against it. She does have the remnants of a Brazilian blowout that was done by a friend, so that aided and helped with the process. But very, very curly still. And just polish up your work. Refine it, you know. Your client's the person that watches you the most. So as your client watches you, she's watching to see how precise, how, you know, technically correct you are. So make sure you do everything perfect.
We like perfect.
We like perfect, don't we?
We like perfect.
So you model, and how's the modeling industry right now?
It's a little crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah. But all the shoots I've been on have been, you know, very professional. I haven't felt unsafe. Everyone's wearing a mask and distancing.
Do you have an agent?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
In between. You find me on Instagram.
What's your handle?
James Laura.
Say that again.
James Laura. James like Bond. Laura, Laura.
Like Ashley. Laura Ashley. Do you know who Laura Ashley is, Kate?
No.
My mom loves Laura Ashley.
Laura Ashley. Who's Laura Ashley?
Home Goods.
Home Goods. There you go. It's flowers.
Is your last name James?
Yes. But Laura James is already taken, so hence James Laura, and now everyone thinks my first name is James.
Oh, James Laura.
No.
Yes, we'll go on the roof, take some pics,
Yeah, you can do that, yeah?
tag you. Oh yeah.
Let me just take this off and let me give her a little blast cold. Oh my god, it feels so heavy, this dryer. It feels so heavy. Wow. Wow, so heavy. Yeah, she's a little warm, aren't you? Don't sweat, baby, because guess what? Your hair's going to go curly.
I know, not the edges.
All around the edges. Cold air. Cool her off.